So this is the upset that we referred to earlier. 3-point, he toured Shin. Shin, he's out of the tournament. He lost a 3-point to 0. Crazy result. Again, I was favoring Shin to maybe come back from the lower bracket, but no, Shin goes down. 3-point advances on. Likewise, MilkiCow takes down Rumiath, and MilkiCow is up 1-0. We're jumping in mid-series and spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Leylines. He's up. He's up 1-0 here. The Brood War Terran player for 3D Clan, it is MilkiCow. And spawning in the top right-hand corner, we have the South Korean Zerg player, the SE2 Zerg. It is 3-point for Hyper 1. And if you're in the chat, predictions are open. Place your bets on who you think will take the series. MilkiCow is the underdog. I mean, he has been the underdog for a lot of these matches. He has brought down some big names, surprisingly so. MilkiCow taking down Young Yakov, taking down Rumiath as well. He's been looking very impressive here tonight. Again, he did get knocked down to the lower bracket, did go down to Spirit, but MilkiCow has been fighting. He's been fighting his heart out, and we'll see if he can keep going. We'll see if he can take down 3-point as well. 3-point, who I would say is favored in this series, but very often, doesn't matter who he's up against, MilkiCow puts on a show. Let's go. For now, CC first. CC first out of MilkiCow. And likewise, 3-point setting up for an earlier pool and gas. Gas pool opener here out of 3-point. Let's go. Hyper aggression. Now with the early gas, this should be leading to either an early Link Flood with Link Speed. This can lead into early Roaches with an early Roach Warren. This can lead into a Link Speed and a Bane Bust as well with a Bailey Nest. Regardless, 3-point, it looks like he's setting up for an all-in. Setting up for an all-in. MilkiCow back at home, walling up, walling off with his 3-rack setup. Let's go. 3 Templar and a Reaver. Remember, it was 3 Templar and a Reaver, and he depowered the Robo. Remember that as well. He also depowered the Robo with those Banshees. It was crazy. Just the amount of value that those Banshees got was insane. Again, the MVPs, Pappy. The MVPs. The Invisible Man. The Invisible Flying Machine. We go. But here we go. MilkiCow, he is going into his own 3-racks. Once again, has been very fond of this in this matchup. We saw MilkiCow go for this build against Shin, if you recall, going for 3-racks into either a stim timing or a firebat push. Oh. But now he does hold his own. 3-point, rushing into Link Speed. He stays in gas. Very important here. Stays in gas. And what is that gas for? Fast Lair. I am a little bit confused. So 2-base Lair for SE2 Zerg could mean 2-base Muta if we took gases. Otherwise, okay, Roach Warren. Interesting. So 2-base Roach out of 3-point. This can also lead into like a Nidus Worm with gas. Not really. I was about to say Nidus, but again, gas is going to be spent on the Roach Warren, not on a Nidus Worm here. So really interesting build out of 3-point. Hyper committed. We'll see what he can get done. Now, what I will say is that Roach defense should be okay against MilkiCow's 3-racks. Like, as we're building up Stim, Medics, Firebats as well. How many Roaches are there going to be, though? That's what I'm curious about. Like, how many Roaches here to defend? As the push is coming. Roach speed is on the way. I would imagine this is for the counterattack. I would imagine that 3-point he wants to defend and then push. Is droning up somewhat as well. Saturating is natural. As Stim is now done. Okay, getting caught out. 1 Marine does fall. Every Marine counts. Every Stim counts as well. As MilkiCow does move out across the map. And how many Roaches? 3, soon to be 5. 5 Roaches, sorry, soon to be 8. Jesus. Yeah, he's gonna have plenty to defend. 8 Roaches and a Queen. More Roaches on the way. And again, Roaches, they should be able to clean this up. Okay, stems in, sees the Roaches. He commits regardless. Takes down 1. 1 Roach goes down. Gets 2, gets 3. Gets up to 4 Roaches. Maybe. I underestimated the power of these Marines. Jesus, like he just stems in. He just brings out the Roaches. The power of the Medic specifically. Just allowing just multiple stims. Not bad. Does focus on the roaches one after the other, and can he break through? It's going to be close. It's still very close here. Firebat moves forward. Ooh. Gets rid of splash damage as well. But at 3-point, he will hold on. Chasing this down. Roach speed is done. Whew. Oh my god. A very intense hold with 3-point. He will shut this down, and now here comes the counterattack. And again, this is why 3-point rush into Roach speed is for this moment, for this counterattack. As we can not overextend. Falling back to the tall grass. Remember, shots they do miss when they try to push in or when they try to attack. MilkiCow forced all the way back home. Alright, forced back home. 3-point, he keeps on pushing. Laying siege upon that natural. Yeah, Rax is under fire. Forcing the lift. Does force the lift. Once again steaming forward, but there's just too much Roach Ravager here. 3-point should be able to overwhelm. There's no bunker, there's no tank. There's no support. There's no other support here for the army. Yeah, MilkiCow forced to pull the boys to repair. Even going for the academy. Oh, the miles. Oh my god. I'll say zone back the bio. Wait for the racks. I mean, this is still just good damage here. Just forcing denied mining time out of MilkiCow. Oh, Enki returned. And then Muscle Pappy, he's back. Let's go. He's back in action. As MilkiCow is going to be his final stand here. He does stem in, does take down the Ravagers at least. Very nice trades. Takes down the Ravagers, takes down the Roaches. No shot. Milky, he holds. He has a tank. He's barely holding. Oh my god. He's surviving. The medics are completely out of energy. Oh, they're tapped out. But GG gets called. MilkiCow, he holds, he defends, and he will take the series at 2-0. GG. MilkiCow has been looking very impressive in StarCraft Evolution tonight. Despite the fact that he's been a lot more inexperienced with this mod, still looking quite strong, quite good. GG, well played. MilkiCow, he will survive the aggression, will survive the counter all in. Made his way into tanks, and with that, GG. GG, well played. MilkiCow will claim the series, will advance on into the next round. And the question becomes, does MilkiCow have an opponent? Does he have an opponent waiting for him? Let's find out. Let's catch up on the brackets.